Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and we're actually back with a base game build this time. I did promise you guys a base game build. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't know, I might be imagining it. But yeah, we're actually doing a base game build for once. I think I've done like one other one. I don't remember. I have like terrible memory. But I did really enjoy building this mansion. And this is actually a mansion in a 50 by 50 lot in Willow Creek. I believe the lot name is Oakstead, and yeah, it was such a fun activity or project to do, this build, although it did take forever. Yeah, I really did enjoy building this, and obviously there's no packs other than the pure base game. So for anyone watching out there who doesn't have any of the packs or don't have all of them, I know it can be a bit annoying looking for builds on the gallery that are base game or that have like specifically your packs. Trust me, I get that a lot, because when I look on the gallery and stuff, I usually prefer to search for base game things, although yeah, because I feel like I don't have all the packs, and like sometimes when I find something that I really like, it's either using all like 24 packs. Is that the exact number? I'm not sure, but yeah, they use just way too much packs, or like there's this one pack I'm missing for this whole build. It's really annoying not having all the packs in the game, but like I don't know how you people can afford all the packs. But yeah, so I just try to make my build a base game build today because I wanted everyone to have the opportunity to download this if you wanted to for your Sims game. Obviously there are much better base game builds than what I'm building here, but you know what? Hey, I'm trying, and hopefully I can improve one day. But I did really have so much fun building this. It took me quite a while to build. I have been working on this on the sidelines. Yeah, the other videos you guys can see me post before, like the small modern family home and the micro trailer home. I have been working on this project while I've been building those two. By the way, go check those out. Yeah, and you guys can also download those builds on the gallery. Our origin ID is StudioSimmer, just in case you guys didn't know. Yeah, and go check out all the builds we have there. Some of them are like before we had YouTube, and so, yeah, some of them are just builds that don't have speed builds to them, but they're also pretty cool. I did also build 2 castles actually, so if you guys do want to, like, I don't know, have a royalty roleplay type of situation in your game, do check those out, because it took me a very long time to build, and yeah, I'm really proud of those as well. So moving on to the build, Debug was my best friend in this build. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna admit it. All these plants you guys can see here are mostly Debug. Honestly, if it wasn't, first of all, it wouldn't look this good. Well, it wouldn't look like this, obviously, and this house would be a whole lot more expensive. So shout out to Debug for this pack. For Debug. What am I saying? Anyways, you guys can see me work on the landscaping. I just added a bunch of grass and rocks, and I used the tool mod to like sink things in a bit more. I tried to make things look as natural as possible, if that made sense. This house has a backyard kind of situation. I did add a pool. There's like a patio place. There's kind of like a mini garden. There's also a garage. I tried to make it realistic. I wasn't as happy with like the realistic aspect of this point in the end. I mean, I forgot to add a gym. There's a whole bunch of things that I remembered just as I finished this build, and I feel like there was so much more potential. But like, I'm just gonna say, yeah, it was fine. I will improve my mansions in the future. Yeah, I'm just glad that I could accomplish this base game mansion. It wasn't that hard, honestly, in my opinion. I feel like most people find building with base game hard, obviously, because you need to have like a huge amount of creativity, so you don't, you know, kind of build like the same thing over and over again. And yeah, there's just so much you can do with base game only. So I'm actually pretty proud of this build. I did actually take the color scheme of this the house from like inspiration from a debug house hotel apartment thing. It's a building in debug, by the way. Yeah, I just took the color palette, like the woods and like the reds and the stone from a debug item. So yeah, but I thought it looked really nice. I really like the red accents in this build. It just stood out, and I feel like it was such like a classy looking mansion. So yeah, in the front you guys can see me try to like fill the whole front with like grass and flowers and, you know, just anything that makes things look naturalistic, I guess. Anyways, obviously I had to skip so many clips because this build took forever to build. So now moving on to inside, I do like how the interior turned out. It's super cool, especially the kitchen with like those like glass see-through pool looking windows. I thought those were such a cool idea, and basically, yeah, I thought the kitchen was the best place to put or to have these like glass window water things. So I do like the layout of this kitchen, by the way. It's so much more unique than my other kitchen builds. And I feel like the island especially is such an eye catcher because it's like round, and you know, normally people have like just straight rectangular islands. So anyways, you see me add like a mini dining room area space. This is probably for like less formal events. I do add like a formal dining room as well, but it's like kind of in the hallway, if that made sense. You guys will see later. But yeah, there's a lot of clips that I do skip out on this build because of like the time it took to build this, and just like all the trial and error and everything I had to do coming up with this design event. Like, just, oh my goodness, the whole idea behind this build just slowly came to me, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do at the beginning. Obviously, I wanted to do a mansion, but I didn't know where to start or what I was going to do. So obviously, like, there's a lot of trial and error that comes with this build. So you guys are lucky. I spare you guys like the whole 5 hours of me just experimenting on things. Anyways, you guys can see me add a mudroom. That's something I really don't add in my builds. I usually forget about it, and I don't know, I'm just not that realistic when it comes to like building houses in The Sims. Like, not like, yeah. Anyways, you guys can see me at a mudroom. It's just a place where you guys can get ready in the morning when you walk out of the house. You know, there's like a huge closet with clothes, and yeah, it was pretty plain. I kind of struggled on building it at first because I don't know, I've never built one before, so it was kind of trial and error, I guess. So yeah, I do really like how it turned out. Moving on to living room, I made my own little fireplace, although I think I forgot to add a fire, like an actual fireplace inside the build. So okay, oops. So if you guys do download this from the gallery, you might want to add a fireplace, or maybe I did. Maybe I just cut it out. I don't know. But I do add a living room, obviously. Oh my goodness. Everything in this house was so red and white and gray and wood brown color. I'm not sure how I feel about that because it looks kind of weird now looking back at it. But if you guys do like red, this house is for you. So Moving on to the formal dining room I was talking about earlier. It's not really formal. It's kind of in the middle of a hallway, but you know what? We're just gonna ignore the idea. I mean, that idea. So, anyways, I do add custom content. Well, not custom, just custom paintings. Oh my goodness, custom paintings from creators from the gallery. These people are such lifesavers, honestly, because Basegame pictures are just no. There's just a huge fat no in my books because they get so repetitive and there's only so many pictures you can put before they just repeat themselves throughout your house, you know? So, yeah. Moving on to upstairs, it wasn't as big as I imagined it to be. There was only like what? I like to say 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. I mean, for some people that's pretty big, so I guess so. But like, yeah, I do customize each room a bit. Not really, just a tiny bit. But I don't really add in kids' room or toddler bedrooms. So if you guys do want to add that, just feel free to. I don't really care. Yeah. So you guys can see me do this bedroom. It's a pretty monotone color scheme bedroom. It's just with a bunch of grays and whites and yeah, grays and whites and blacks. And I thought it looked really nice. It kind of had like a space theme, kind of. It had like a picture of a galaxy. That's it. But yeah, you guys can also see me put stuff in the balcony as well earlier. The balcony they were quite plain because there's only so much you can do. Once again, in the base game, EA Sims 4 build, because there's only patio chairs and tables and like planter boxes. That's all you can put. And yeah, the outsides were pretty boring. I did add an infinity pool. Yeah, infinity pool. I thought that was like the main eye catcher of this build because it was quite huge, not gonna lie. Yeah, and I did add some plants and some lights, so it kind of looks pretty at night as well. If you guys if your Sims wanna like enjoy a nice night outside and swimming in the infinity pool, I thought it was pretty cool, and I thought it just blended so well with the landscaping that I added. Obviously, it was a bit tricky. I'm not that good with landscape when it comes to landscaping. Not gonna lie. I still have trouble and difficulty scrolling the debug menu and and also just terraforming the land to make it look natural, I guess, in a way. Anyways, you guys can see me move on to master bedroom. It's not that big, I'm gonna be honest. It's really not, but like it does have an ensuite bathroom. The color scheme is kind of like, it kind of has like a hint of baby yellow. Yeah, wow, the build came to an end so fast. Oh my goodness, I forgot I clipped out so many parts. But anyways, if you guys do like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.